Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Mario Golf. In the last episode, we went through mini golf as regular Plum, and today we are going to be Blond Plum, which actually she looks kind of hot there, but I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get started at the second course. Letter J, whoa! And you can see the design is a little bit different as well, because it's obviously Peach's end of the course, I guess. In-teh-course. Anyway, I'm so stupid, I swear to God. Anyway, there is a certain way you're supposed to aim this, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. You can see, actually, I think it's actually a little bit inward. I want to say something like that, and it was like something like that. I don't remember. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Oh my God, that was like perfect. If that would not have gone in, it would have been a little off to the right. Wow. God. But yeah, that's basically it. So there you go. Birdie.
Yes.
I don't know about those shoes though. Shoes don't really accompany her blonde hair. Yeah, they don't really accompany her blonde hair. Anyway, I remember, I think it was something like this, that you were supposed to actually hit it. But I can never get it. I can never get it right. I don't know why. You're supposed to be able to hit it up there, and then it goes into into the thing, and then it goes towards the hole, and that one I only hold one once. And once again, it was one of those moments where you were like, what the fuck just happened? And then you win, and then, you know, stuff happens. Yeah. Since I kind of boned myself as far as position, position, really. We're just going to hit a really stupid putt right here, and then we're going to hit this really, really long one from 62 feet. And I think that's right. Probably not, but whatever. It was close enough. And we're going to start off after hole 2, even. Fuck a duck. Bogey.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Plum is more of the blonde than the brunette, but anyway. Okay, so this one actually has a pretty interesting little thing here. An interesting maneuver. Well, if you want to, it's not really a maneuver, but you have the choice of going up and down, up through here. You know, having it reflect back and forth, go, you know, go in a zigzag all the way towards the hole, which actually will never do. But it will zigzag either way, or you could do this and hit the fucking ball as hard as you can and go wah and go out of bounds.
Oh, too bad.
Yay! Suckage for the win. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna hit it with full power this time. Full power, and watch this baby fly very far. And look at that, right next to the hole. Even though we're gonna end up with a bogey, but that's okay. That's pretty much the gist of the hole-in-one mechanic there, if you want to call it that.
Oh.
And M. This one I think once again is one of those once in a lifetime kind of things that happened, and I was like, what the fuck happened? And then yeah, stuff happened, and yeah, it was a win. And wow, that was pretty close right there, actually. Pretty close to how you're supposed to do it. Probably with a little less power and a little bit more cowbell, but you know, still that's okay.
Nice birdie.
Yes.
Yes. And then now we're gonna go to number 5. Mamba number 5 once again. Okay. This one's pretty much done the same way as K, but this one's a little bit easier. But I've only gotten this one like twice. Only got a hole in on this hole twice. And you're thinking, well, you know, you don't get like 16 under par and like 16,000 under par for every, you know, mini golf hole, so I'm pretty sure you're full of shit. It's like,
nice.
but you know, you gotta remember, I've been playing this game for I've been playing this game for a really long time. So I mean, I've pretty much done a lot. Anyway, this one, there's actually about three ways you can go about this one. You can skip across the pond and have it reflect off just right of the water and hit the back and then have it go in, or you can use the sides here and go yeah, go, you know, go the right way, go the intended way, and then have a hole in one there. I like to go this way just because it's crazy. It's crazier. It's more chaotic. Requires skill. You know, that stuff, that kind of stuff. I have hole in one in this hole before. Pretty much in all ways, all the ways.
Nice birdie.
But I don't get a hole in one very often, naturally. But that's okay. And this one was a once or twice opportunity. Happened only once or twice for me, but this is basically how you do it. Probably with more power and less cowbell, but once again. But that's actually pretty close. That's with more power, that probably would have been a hole in one, like undoubtedly.
Birdie.
Yes.
And let's go for number 8. Q. Okay. This one's an interesting one. This one takes a long time, like as far as the time for the putt and everything. I think I did it wrong already, but basically, oh wait. Oh, that's so close. But this is basically how you do it. I don't think it's gonna be a hole in one, but it's gonna be really close. Wow. Come on. How about that? How about it? Oh, okay, no. Yeah, that's basically how you do it. And it's actually funny because my older sister, who despises golf on almost all levels, actually got a hole when she played that hole as a kid. She actually got a hole in one on it one time, and I was like, my mind was literally blown. It was like, I was beyond bemused. I was like dumbfounded. She just randomly hit it and it just went in, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's not really what I said, but you know, as a kid, that's what I was pretty much thinking. You know, is what the fuck? God, it was so crazy. The way to actually get a hole in one on this one is to actually hit. It's like somewhere like hitting off of here, kind of doing the same thing as you did on the letter L and have it fly all the way around and then come all the way over there and go in. But I am not that skillful at this. In fact, I actually end up getting it out of bounds about 400 times out of 5. And so that's basically how I do it. That's the way I do it right there. Okay. Yeah, and seeing it gives you a pretty simple putt for birdie, so I mean, of course I just might miss it, but I didn't, thankfully. And yes, I don't know what that was. That was a pretty terrible impression. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one actually requires. I've gotten a hole in one on it once or twice, but those were actually pretty recent hole in. I mean, they weren't recent, but they were within the last like year or two. And those were the only times I actually ever hole in one the hole. I always forget. I always forget if it's like a little bit this way or if it's like perfectly lined up or what's up. Let's do it perfectly lined up. Fuck it. Somewhere in the ballpark, right there. And it's kind of funny to notice that the lines are actually wiggling. Squiggly versus wiggly. Okay. Oh wait, okay. Let's go with that, and then we'll do something like that, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, it does require a little bit of adjustment though. Pretty simple, really. It's a pretty simple hole in one if you really get to figuring it out. Okay, this one's a pretty simple one as well. This is pretty much the same thing you do on F. I think it's something like that. I want to say it's something like that. Yeah, it's something like that, but oh yeah, I think I messed it up. I think it's supposed to be one more notch, I think. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but that's okay. Once again, this is one of those holes of what the fuck moments, you know, where you just get a hole in one and you're like, what the fuck just happened? And you know, you're like, okay, I'll take it, fuck it. But that's how I do it, because it's way easier that way.
Nice touch.
And I actually think I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it anyway, but I'm sure there's about 1,600 different ways to do it, so I mean, it really doesn't matter. And this one, once again, well, this one's a pretty common one to get a hole in one on. If you get it just right, I mean, it's literally like, it's actually really difficult to do because it's like it requires a lot of precision, but like really, like for me, if I was to go through this 100 times, I probably wouldn't even get it once.
Nice birdie.
But if I did it about 300 times, then I'd probably get about once or twice, maybe. So that kind of gives you an idea about how easy it is to hole in one this hole. This one is something along the lines of this. I never quite got it right. I can't say I've quite gotten it right. I did get it right once, but that was it. But like I said, it's pretty difficult to do actually. So I mean, I wouldn't waste my time too much on this one because it's still pretty hard to do. And I keep going ass backwards into that apparently. Okay, let's just do this. Fuck it. Let's go pro mode on it. Wow. I was about to say, if that went in, that would be crazy. Wow. That was pretty good. I mean, it was a bogey, but fuck it. I mean, I won't lie, that was pretty cool. I have to remember this one because I've gotten it before. I've gotten a hole in one on this one before. But it's really fucking hard to do. I can't remember if it requires very minute adjustment or no adjustment. But it's something like this. Let's see. What was the power? I want to say it was something like this. Or... yeah, that's how you get a hole in one. That's how you get a hole in one. You put it... You hit it into the gopher hole, and then the gopher picks it up and eats it. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try it with the regular. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. I would say. I think it's actually a little bit to the left, though. If you ask me, I think you have to adjust it to the left a little bit. So basically, I think you have to hit that.
Bogey.
Pretty similar to how you hit the putt on F. Yeah, on F, on the letter F. I'm gonna say it's gonna be somewhere in the ballpark of there, and adjusting a little bit to the left. So keep that in mind, and that's gonna go bye bye.
Too bad.
Okay, let's try that again. Let's try not using power this time. Let's just go full middle. I mean, that's why I don't normally go full middle because it comes up really short, but whatever. And that might not go. Okay, there.
Bogey.
Another bogey. Shame, 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 shame. Okay, so this one is actually a kind of an easy one if you get it just right. I never remember this one though. Is it this? Well, it's not. It's not gonna be exactly that. That was a little off, but yeah, that was pretty much it. I think you have to leave 2 bars open. You hit it 2 bars short of full power, I want to say.
Nice.
So I was probably just a little bit off, but that's okay. And that one actually has, I think that one has several ways to getting a hole in one on that one as well. Okay, so this one's probably the hardest one to get a hole in one on, if you ask me. Even though W is still pretty difficult in itself.
Oh, too bad.
I actually try I've tried on several. I mean, I've tried hundreds of times to get a hole in on this one, and I've only gotten it like once. That was it. Like I spent hours and hours practicing this one, and I've only gotten it once. But that's basically how you do it. That's the easiest way for me, if you ask me, in my opinion. So just do it like that.
Bogey.
And yeah, I mean, definitely an up and down round if you will, but that's okay. I'm not really making a big fuss out of it. So whatever. Let's continue. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up in this episode. In the next episode, we will start the let's start with the fast course. So the fast courses. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.